I'm out on another stroll today. Today I've doing a bit of an experiment. I'm meeting up with Matthew Holdsworth. We're on the Greensand Way. He's given me directions of where to park. I've parked there, and Reigate I think is up that way somewhere. Reigate in Surrey. And because of my interest in doing comedy and whimsy, and then also keeping up with the walks and what have you, I decided that today I'm going to do this video in a more vloggy fashion with the pair of us. So the production values might be a bit less. I do have my drone with me, and I'm hoping, if the weather stays as still as it is, that we can take that and get some drone footage of where we are on the Greensand Way. So all I've got to do now is wait for Mr. Holdsworth. So I might make a cup of coffee in the meantime. Kettle is on, and I've just had a text from Monsieur Holdsworth that he is on his way, which is great. Sometimes you always get to places and you think, it is the right day, isn't it? It is the right place, isn't it? But the great thing about a van, of course, is it doesn't really matter. If you get the wrong day, the wrong place, you've got everything you need, you're all kitted out, the kettle is about to do its thing, and it'll be lovely to see Matthew. And the sky is blue. What could you ask better for? Matthew has arrived!
Hello.
Hello, Matthew.
Good morning. I'm all right. How are you doing?
Yeah, no, good. So, how's the coffee?
Coffee is excellent.
Excellent.
It's excellent, yes. No milk, though.
No, sorry about that. No milk. What's the plan?
Well, the plan today is that we're going to go that way.
Oh, good.
Yep, which is good. So we are just by Priory Park in Reigate, and we're just going to head past the allotments, back onto the Greensand Way, and then do some hill climbing up to the top of Priory Park.
Fantastic. And hopefully get the drone up.
Yes, hope so. It's not too windy, I don't think.
Well, that sounds absolutely brilliant. Very much looking forward to that. There he is. We're going to try and get the drone up now, just to show where we are at the start, because there's some rather delightful allotments, and you've got an allotment, haven't you?
I have. It's not one of these ones.
No.
But yeah, I have got an allotment.
What are you growing at the moment?
At the moment, well, mostly stuff is being planted. I haven't planted too much, but my rhubarб's going great guns at the minute. I love a bit of rhubarb.
Yeah, rhubarb and custard. Marvellous. Right, so let's get cracking, get the drone up, have a look, and head off.
Yes, and whatever we say, don't say let's go.
No.
No.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, success with the drone, as you saw in those pictures. One of those pictures showed you up to Reigate, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
And that's where you live, of course.
Yeah.
We're just traipsing through some
very sticky mud.
Very sticky, slippery mud, and we're going to avoid the gate here because it's pretty pointless. Because actually the path doesn't go through the gate at all.
No.
Yeah, so it's amazing how much countryside there is around here, right at the edges. We are sort of, close to London.
We are, yes, so the M25 is only about a mile north that way.
Yes.
And then, so yes, we're right in the countryside here. This is actually an area of great landscape value, which is that
another of those sort of
AONB type things?
Yes.
But it's likely all to be redesignated as an area of outstanding natural beauty.
Okay, yeah.
Which is basically a national park.
Right, I remember you mentioning something about that once before.
Yes. So we're actually just walking, as we go this way, we're actually walking onto the edge of the heath, which we did last time in the video.
So we're going back now to the end point of where we were before, because we haven't started there, and we were going to start there.
Yep.
But the council had other ideas for us.
Or the gasworks. They closed the road, Flanford Road, so we can't park there.
So they're gassing out all those lovely people.
Yep.
Up at the what's the name of the castle?
Skimmington Castle.
Skimmington Castle, where we were going to park. Anyway, that's all by the by. And we illustrated a big hill
Yes.
that we might have gone up.
And we will go up
And
today.
that's what we're going to go.
That's what we are going to
Yeah.
go up today, yes.
Oh, one of the things that, of course, I have to do on these walks is point at trees. There's an ash,
Here's another.
and here's
There's quite a few.
here's another ash. I just wanted to make sure No, you said don't do that.
I said don't do that, no.
Yeah, if you don't get that, then see the previous video and
Yep.
away you go. So we're going to enjoy this. This is also really pretty much the first real day with sunshine and warmth. We did have
spring.
and proper spring.
Yeah.
Are we in spring yet?
Meteorologically, yes.
Oh,
Astrologically, next week, I think.
so we're on the cusp.
Cusp of spring.
Lovely.
I was looking forward to actually getting around to editing these things.
A lot of horses in
Yes.
this area, Matt.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm keen on buying a piece of land, but I think it would be quite expensive up
This
here.
here is really going to be quite pricey because
Yeah.
we're so close to the town.
Yes,
as
of
well.
course.
I mean, you can walk into the town in 10 minutes from here, right into the high street, but it feels like the middle of the countryside.
Absolutely.
But most of the land around here is horses. There's a big equestrian centres about.
The other thing is, the M25 is just up there.
Yep.
The town is 10 minutes away.
Yep.
By foot. And apart from a guy moving some manure around just over yonder, this is really strange because down in Sussex, you're almost nowhere can you find a place where you can't hear the traffic. But here,
It's really quiet.
it is quiet.
The wind's in the right direction, you just don't hear the M25 at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's marvellous. It's, the Surrey's got a lot going for it
it really has.
if you can afford to live here.
Yes, exactly.
Matthew,
Yes,
we have come to a crossroads.
we have indeed.
What's going on?
Well, we are now about to start going on the Greensand Way.
Oh, because we always do this Greensand Way stuff, but we never actually start on the Greensand Way.
we always have to find it again, don't
Yes, because it likes to sort of hide from us.
we? Yes.
But we have found it. So if we go back to the right, what will we see?
We will go back to that little stream that we stopped at the end of the last video.
Ah, yes. Do check the last video
Yes.
out. I could do with the numbers.
Yeah.
And then you'll know what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
And if we go to the left,
Then we go on the Greensand Way and we'll go up to the top of Priory Park,
yes,
up the scarp.
up the
slope
scarp.
of
And
Greensand.
is that quite hefty hard work?
It is a little bit. It'll,
Good. I'm
dress
going
quite
on your.
warmly for this, aren't you?
Yes, I thought I'd go on your shoulders.
Oh, I can't wait. I look forward to that.
That way?
Let's go.
Nice to get out.
Yes.
I feel like I've been inside making videos. So lovely to get out.
It is.
Oh, well, we've got a lovely route that way.
Yep.
Which is nice and flat.
Yep.
Same behind us, which is great. And there's this small little route ahead of us which goes right up. So presumably it's not that.
I'm afraid, Richard, it's definitely that one up there.
What?
Straight up.
Up that dirty great hill.
Yep. Afraid so. Good to get some exercise though.
Yeah. And they say they don't want comedy.
No.
Right.
Shall we-
I'd like to see you zip up there.
Oh, I'll go then. I'm not going too far. That's it.
Yeah,
my
that's the limit, isn't it?
lot. Yeah.
Right, come on then. Have you got your Chris Bonington outfit on?
Oh, yes. Bit of this fell running.
Showing my age there. Well, I tell you what, that's the first hill I've climbed this year, I think.
That's steeper than I remember it.
We've had such a rubbish winter not being able to get out and do those early morning crisp walks. Now we're sort of into spring.
Yeah.
I feel like the body has been woken up and said, oh yeah, got to get back into exercise.
Definitely got
Clambering up hills, gasping that lovely oxygen.
Yes.
And we're going to gasp oxygen in a slightly different way because unbeknown to everybody, you've been carrying very discreetly, I have to notice.
Very discreetly, but I'll tell you what, it's really heavy. It's
Is it?
so heavy. I just...
Yeah, I'm sure it is. We've got the drone, so we're going to set that up, and where are we now?
We're right on top of Priory Park, so we're on sort of the hill that's on top of at the southern end.
And this hill is made of sand now.
Yes, so we're now properly onto the Greensand again.
Because yes, go on.
Sorry, the bit before was sort of the mole gap where the sandstone has been eroded, so we were just sort of going over fields and things. But we're now clay, and there was bits of sand in there.
Yeah.
And then as you get to the heath, and then now we're back onto that ridge which carries on all the way into Kent.
Right. Well, we're not going to go all the way to Kent.
Not today.
Thank God for that, because I think my feet would kill me, and I haven't got enough batteries for the drone.
Right.
So we're going to set that up. We'll shove it up to show you some views.
Yes.
We just paused here to have a look at the view. We've had some lovely shots up there with the drone.
We have.
Thanks for flying it, Matthew.
Oh yeah, I thought I was really good at that.
He was very good. Can I see your licence now, please?
I might have left it at home.
So you brought me to this spot because it's a lovely view.
Yes.
They've recently chopped down a few trees there, which of course upsets a few people. But they've got some benches over there, and you get this terrific view.
Yeah.
We've been on the other side of the hill, haven't we?
We have. Well, we've been on the hill right at the very top there. That's Reigate Hill that you can see in the distance.
Right.
And we've done a video up there.
Yeah.
You'll have to link to that.
Yeah. What was it called? What was it about?
Reigate Hill, the fort.
Oh yeah, the fort. That's right. The
yes.
Napoleonic fort.
Yes. Post-Napoleonic.
The post. Yes. If you're writing a letter to Napoleon, that's where you'd post it.
Exactly. And we've done a video down the bottom as well in Priory Park.
In the park. Yes, of course. So we've got to, and that was how long ago was that?
That was nearly 4 years ago.
Bloody, have I known you nearly 4 years?
I know, and put up me that long.
And where would be the caves from here?
So the caves from here are in the town.
Yes.
They are down the bottom, right in the middle of the town. So I don't think you can see them from this view.
No. But that was the first video we did.
That was the first video.
Yes.
And if you wanted to get from here to the bottom, it's a very steep hill.
Yeah.
This is known as Breakneck Hill.
Breakneck Hill.
Yes.
Why Breakneck Hill?
Because
that's a
you
great
can toboggan down this hill if you want to risk your life, I think.
Right.
And looking at how steep it is, I think you would be.
Fortunately, it is spring.
It is spring, there's no snow.
There is no snow.
So you're not going to see us on a toboggan today?
Not today.
No.
I could come back in the winter, could bring my tin bath.
Oh, that would be a video.
And kill myself, because actually it's pretty vertical.
It's pretty vertical there. Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
So we're going to carry on straight down on the top of the ridge here until we get to a memorial at the end.
Right. And that's it. Oh, it's gone dark.
It has.
We better press on.
Before it gets dark.
Yes.
Yeah. It's showing badly.
It's got a number.
Yeah. Maybe we should tell people what the number is. Yeah. So this is the Vaughan Memorial, and it says that this park was given to the Corporation of Reigate by Randall Vaughan in 1920 to be preserved in its natural beauty for the use and quiet enjoyment of the public. So it came about, he bought the park in 1920 when the Great Sale of Reigate happened, and they sold off most of Reigate, the people who lived in Priory House.
It's a lovely little memorial to come and have a sit down on.
Yeah.
When you said they sold off Reigate, does that mean that somebody owned Reigate, the streets, the houses,
Pretty much
everything?
Yes. So there
it was Lord of the Manor.
The Lord of the Manor owned Priory, the big house.
Yeah.
And then I think it got sold off at some point, and whilst the house remained a private house for a few more years, much of the rest of the land got sold off, so they own much the high street and the shopping area.
So the council didn't have it at that?
No, not at that stage.
And it wasn't the Crown's land?
No, it wasn't the Crown's land, so it was all privately owned. It was almost like a privately owned town, and it was quite late on in 1920 that it was
Absolutely.
sold. Yeah.
Oh, that's it's quite rare to hear that, really, isn't it? Yeah. It's quite rare to hear that.
Very.
Do you know how rare that is?
It's just the rarest thing I've ever heard, Richard. Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to sit down, Matthew.
It is nice to sit down. I mean, it's been miles.
It's been. We haven't actually gone that far, have we?
No.
But it's a lovely trip, because when we go further this way, which is east.
Yes.
Getting my east and west the correct order. It's actually becomes more suburban, you said.
Yeah. So it goes through sort of Reigate and Redhill suburbs.
So this is a great place to just stop for this version of the Greensand Way. But we will do more, won't we?
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
So we're going to leave you here, but don't forget Matthew has his own YouTube channel.
I do indeed.
And you're putting up stuff, pretty old content.
Yes, yeah, so I think the next thing I've got is from October 2020.
Oh, right.
So that'll be up probably in the next week or so.
What are you
and that's
sort of
in
doing?
St Leonard's Forest, and I'm walking around there.
Down near Horsham?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Where I used to live.
There we go. Well, I'll link to your channel and people can check that out, of course, which will be fantastic. But thank you for watching this. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, become a patron, support what we do.
Yep.
And that would be fantastic. It's been great. Check it out on the map and come and get out. The spring is here.
It is. Come and enjoy it.
Unless, of course, you're watching off season, it might not be
Or
spring.
you're in Australia and New Zealand where it's now autumn.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the sun has just gone in, so that's a good time to say arrivederci. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.